Great.
Finally done. After a long
Yeah.
turmoil, finally we have done with our recording. So should we start our discussion?
No, we sort of start. Yeah, we sort of start. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how are you? How is your morning
Yeah.
up till now?
Mm-hmm. My day has been well, and I can say productive too, as my baby went to school, so everything went so smoothly and productive. Yeah, I am nice too. What about you? How has your day been so far?
My day is, you can say that I am snow under. And why I am snow under? Because I am having vacation of my kids right now. So I have to take care of my kids as well as to do my household chores. And apart from that, I have to manage all these things relating to my
Mhm.
YouTube channel. So that's all going
Mhm.
on from my side.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So as a mother, there is a lot on our plate, right? And we have to manage everything. We have to keep balance, right?
Yes, we have to do each and everything. Sometimes it happens that we have to hope up, or we have to just hope on between, and we have to be a juggler sometimes, juggling between
Mm-hmm.
one thing or the other thing. That same thing
Mm-hmm.
happened with
Exactly.
us yesterday when we were planning, and these kind of turmoils happened, and we have to disconnect for a while.
Yeah, yeah. Do you take online classes too,
No, I
or
do not.
any group session?
No, I do not
Hmm?
teach any group sessions. Nowadays, I have joined a group and where I am coaching. So this is all because I have to disconnect my Bahia Foundation College headship due to my kids, where I have been the head of department in English and history. But nowadays, I am totally the CEO of my group.
Okay, okay. Hmm. So, okay, let's start with introduction, right? So,
Yes,
can I know a
please
little bit
introduce
about you?
yourself.
Yeah, sure, sure. So my name is Priyanka. Basically, I am from UP in Mirzapur, and currently I'm in Hyderabad. So I have been here for last 5 years, and now I hold an MBA degree, and now I'm a mother and balancing my household chores. And I'm also running YouTube channel where I upload conversational videos, some English related videos, and my goal is to help learners to improve their English, as well as I'm also learning. And my hobbies, I love playing badminton, spending time with my family. Yeah, so that's little bit about me. So can I know little bit about you?
Yes, thank you so much for a fantabulous introduction which you have given. So you are having your badminton hobby. That's very great and unusual.
Oh.
Also, being a mother to maintain your badminton hobby and your household chores is a great thing. So as far as I am concerned, I am Gulnaz Islam. I am from Punjab, Pakistan. I have done my masters in English and masters in history as well. I am gold medalist in history, and throughout my college career, I have been the topper and scholarship holder. I have been the writer and editor of college magazine Amber. And apart from that, if we talk about my practical career, I have been the head of department at Bahia Foundation College in English and history. And prior to my marriage, I have been coaching to master's classes in language and linguistics at New England College. Currently, I am running my YouTube channel and taking care of my kids. That's the prime or mandatory duty for me nowadays. So that's pretty much about me.
Great to hear. You have done such a great job, right? So right now you are in a Pakistan, right?
Yes, I am living in Pakistan. I am a citizen of.
Okay. Mhm. Have you ever visited in India?
No, I haven't visited in India, but my father's paternal relations are there, like grandfather and grandmother and uncles and aunt in form of mamus, and all those relations are residing there, and they are often visiting India, Pakistan.
Okay, okay. I'm over the moon. I'm talking someone who is from other country. I thought you are also from India. Okay. Hmm. Tell me something about Pakistan. What do you think about this that country and anything that is very special?
Pakistan is the diverse land where diverse communities are residing here and they are living in total harmony. Pakistan is the land of four provinces, very fertile and very rich in terms of culture. you can say the traditions. For example, Punjab is the most populated area, and Balochistan is the most fertile area in terms of natural resources and all these kind of things. Sindh is famous for its deserts, and of course, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is a mountainous region. So all these amalgamation, I think, just beautify and embellish a country like Pakistan.
Great, great. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids, 3 sons and 1 daughter.
Okay, okay. Oh my God, it's very difficult to manage them, right?
Because my
I have
youngest,
only.
I have
Mhm.
my youngest son, and who is only a toddler. So that because of him, sometimes I cancel the session. Sometimes I feel that I cannot, because toddler doesn't know that whether her mother is having her class or session or anything else. I am a mother for him, so he comes at any moment.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. So whenever you take classes, then who manage him?
Most of the time I prefer the time when he is sleeping, because that's the most favorable time for me.
Hmm.
And one moment occurred when in between the conversation he just gets up, he just got up, and I have to just end up and wind up the conversation. I didn't know that I didn't have wind up the conversation, and the other person was had to cancel the session and end the session. And after that she texted me, and she was very humble and she was very polite, and said that, ma'am, it's okay, and I can hear the voice of your kid, that's why I have to end that session.
It's yeah, it's completely relatable. As a mother or as a human being, we understand kids' nature, right? So it's completely relatable. Even I have a 4.5 year kids now. He started going to school. So since he started going to school, now I have got time for myself. But once he lives at home, he completely make a mess all the time, just running around me. Sometimes when I take a call, it doesn't matter how much time I have told him don't come between call, but definitely he will come during a
Because
call.
we
So
we
it's
are
very difficult.
mothers for our kids, and they need our time, and they don't realize. And I think that this is a special quality. If we make them forced, or if we just compel them that you have to sit here and you don't have to stir, then our bondage, our relationship with our kid would be spoiled.
Exactly. When I can't, if he is at home, I can't close my gate. Like he is outside, and I can close the gate and I can take call. I can't do this. He will continuously knock the gate, and that really make us sometimes angry, or it's make a disturbance. So sometimes it's easy just you stay here, you play with some toys, then I will take calls. So that's how I manage.
And when we
Mhm.
say, and when we ask them to play with the toy, then they
Huh?
just want to play with us. That's the contrary thing. We have often experienced this thing that when we are free, when we are just free for them, and we just have the time to spend with them, they just say that, okay, we can play with one toy or another, where they are engaged in different kind of activities. But once we are engaged in any conversation, in any activity, then they need our whole time. I think it's the
Mm-hmm.
fundamental reality of every mother.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's jump into the today's topic, right? As we have decided to talk. So in this digital era, as we all know, there are a lot of information on social media. So what do you think? Why is critical thinking important?
Critical thinking means the logical reasoning. Man or the person has to think logically, critically, and it is very important, it is very crucial, because bombardment, you can say, the flood of information is pouring on every, you can say, every viewer who is utilizing whether it is WhatsApp, whether it is Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Once you open up, once you are signed in any platform, you are given the plethora of information, and sometimes, and most of the time, the information is wrong. And and common viewer, or common, you can say, the common audience is confused. whether we have to go,
Yeah.
whether we have to implement all these kind of things, because everyone is talking, and most of the time we are just having abundance of information. So it's very important, the need of the hour, to think critically and to choose as less as we can. Because
Hmm.
if we go
Exactly.
for a long trail of information, then we would be confused. And if we are
Hmm.
confused, and if we are just juggling, and if we are just scrolling for the sake of scrolling, then we end up in depression and we will go get nothing.
Exactly. Hmm. Yeah, it's completely relatable. Even I also think same, because in this digital era, there are a lot of information on the social media. So whenever we choose any product, it's very important to be a critical thinking. So critical thinking means evaluate the information that you consume. Suppose if you want to know any medicine, or if you have any problem and you want to get the solution, you just go to the Google and search there, you will get a lot of information. So that time we should ask a question like, where you are getting that source, right? That who is that person who is saying like this, is it reliable or not? So it's very important. And I have seen like there are a lot of person who want to lose their weight, and if you want to know how can we lose our weight, there are a lot of information you will get it. So that time, but all information are not reliable. Some are misleading, some are just only rumors, and some are right too. So that time it's very important to choose what is right for you. So first time I think we should check feedback. We should ask that site where is it from. So these all things is very important in this era.
For example, if we are having a
Yeah.
news channel and we are going for news, everyday news, current affairs, or world affairs, what is going around in the world, so we should go for
Mm.
what is the main source, what is the main source, the original source. And if we are going for the some research work, or theories or research work, then we have to go for the research based institutions or researchers who have suggested some kind of tips and some kind of suggestions. Because only then, for example, if I quote that American Researcher Institute or any kind of a researcher institute have suggested something, then we have to move for that thing. Because blindly following the words of others is not you can say a good option in these days.
Exactly. Even one day I was scrolling my phone and I came across a news, that news about a diabetes patient. So that was the saint who was saying, who claimed like this. So the saint said that a person who has diabetes, if he eat one bell path every day and drink offered water of Shivji, he will get cure of diabetes. So I am not saying you don't believe in this kind of things, or if you believe in a god, so that is good, do puja, do whatever you want. But if you are still facing problem, definitely you should go to the doctor, you should consult them. So I think we should think logically what is going on. We should not believe everywhere, because there are a lot of information in this era.
Yes, of course. And if we talk about the educational sector is repleted with a lot of things, lot of stuff. And sometimes students preparing for CSS exams or any competitive exams which are going on in your country or in my country. Because in my country, the most privileged and the most successful exam, you can say, is CSS exam, the most highly
Yeah, yeah.
reputed. And after that, a person becomes CSP officer. Now a person who is going through, or uh, who is pursuing this CSS exam, when he is going through this dilemma, and and he's searching for the original sources, then I must say that he must go for the newspaper instead of just scrolling the YouTube or Facebook or any Twitter. Because CSS or any other competitive exams requires the logical answers, the arguments which are based on logic, and the original authentic resources. So in this kind, or in
Exactly.
this area, we have to be very careful.
And same thing happened these days. We all wants to learn English and we search on YouTube. There are a lot of YouTuber you will get, right? So, but it not mean everyone is saying right thing. So that time it's very important to analyze what they are saying, what they are explaining. So everything is very important. Okay, so I have one question for you. Has
Yes.
it ever happened with you, like you believe something in online, but at last it turned out to be bad or false? Have you ever experienced like this?
Yes, for example, I am working on literal versus reality concept, literal versus reality compound words, you can see, and
Mm-hmm.
these compound words are the mixture of two words, and I often provide the literal picture, it can be, what it can be, the supposed picture,
Mm-hmm.
and then I give them the real picture, what it is used in real life. For example, if I say that dustpan, dust pan, originally, literally, it just mean a pan made of dust. Dust pan, pan made of dust. I will show them a pan made of dust. Now, this is not correct, but because a dustpan is used to just sweep and collect the litter from the house, that is called a dustpan. Now, this is literal versus reality. Now, I was searching for literal versus reality concept on YouTube, and I came across the Italian brain rots. Now, Italian brain rots are quite unusual, and they have no logic. And so if
Mm-hmm.
someone, if and I just pose a question to me, if someone is following these kind of brain rots, what is the usage of them? Because if we are
Yeah.
following literal versus reality words compound effect, it means that we are imprinting, we are giving two-way process to the mind of learner, that this is the sharp contrast between a real thing and the imaginary thing. Now the difference would be clear. After that, there is a description in form of words which is written beyond my video, you can say. So this was the experience, and I came to know a very trending topic, Italian brain rot. So that was the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw your video, this kind of video, and it really made me surprised because their meaning and that word both are completely different, right? So, and it's really new, and because I have never seen this kind of video before on YouTube. But when I saw your video, it was really interesting for me.
Because if we go for idiomatic expressions and phrasal verbs are the most daunting task for any English learner, because we cannot
Mm-hmm.
learn them. If we just memorize them by heart, after a while they will be erased by our mind. We will not be able to utilize them. And I just thought that if we utilize these phrasal verbs, because the phrasal verbs are totally different. Now, for example, hope on, HOP, hope, and on. It means just moving from one place to another, just like an animal. The
Yeah,
literal
yeah,
meaning of this is this, like a bus or any
yeah.
animal, hoping. And like a
Mm-hmm.
frog, you can say how frog is hopping from one place to another. Now this
Mm-hmm.
hope on original mean, you can say the original meaning is this. Now what meaning is utilized in day to day life in this is very trendy word. Now this word means just to join or get involved in any activity, like picking a call or adopt an trend or adopt any opportunity. Now, picking a call, very trivial issue. I am picking a call. I am receiving a call. I am attending a call. Now, replace attending, picking, receiving with hope on. I am hoping on a Zoom call. I am hoping on your call. I am hoping, everyone is hoping on. If we talk about the trend, we are hoping on treadmills to lose our weight. Every English speaker or every English learner is hoping on acquiring the fluent techniques to become fluent in English. Now, there is a drastic difference. If we just learn them by heart, it would be very difficult. But if we just describe that hope on means a frog is hopping on. Frog is hopping on. And I would say, no, it's wrong. The, the real picture is this, where a person is attending the call, a person is adopting a trend, or a person is utilizing any kind of opportunity. How would you say? Whether it would stay for a longer time in your mind or not. So I am going to initiate this task in recent days now.
Yeah, yeah. I saw your video and I really liked it. The same thing, if I can say, like a tighten your belt, right?
Yes.
So it means you save your money. But if you understand like tighten your belt, so you will not understand. So if you teach them in a practical way, so it's very easy to learn that. It's very easy to remember that. Otherwise, sometimes what happened, we came across any new phrases, we note down in our copy, and we if we want to remind it, and over a day we will forget it. But if we learn through like meaning, then it will be easy to remind all the time, forever.
For example,
Yeah.
three skills or three senses are involved when a person is watching a short video like this. For example, he is visualizing through his eyes the pictures. He is listening what I am telling them, and he is also
Mm.
reading the description beyond the picture. So all these three senses are at one time are involved in learning skills. So I think that this can retain this can be retained in the mind for a longer period of time.
Great job you are doing. So
Thank
where did you
you.
get this idea?
I
Yeah.
came across, I was originally I was making videos on like NESS. Now I was producing
Mhm.
words with ness. For example, goodness, badness, all the words related to ness. And I was providing the pictures. If I was saying, I was having ness written on some page and then the words. Now I was providing the pictures. After that I came across compound words. I joined compound words, and I just placed that idea, and after that I switched to this idea that this is the most accurate idea and I have to follow it. Now I am adopting this idea to phrasal verbs and idioms, and I will continue it for modern expressions as well.
Yeah, it's great. And okay, so can I know a little bit about your YouTube journey? So what do you do whenever you feel down, or sometimes we don't get response like as we expected, but as you have been on this journey for a long time and you have a good number of subscribers too. So what is the secret behind that? How do you motivate yourself?
My journey is very long. Since 2019 was the first year when I posted the tenses video. Then I have experimented a lot on my channel. For example, first I just uploaded tenses, idioms, everything, and then ninth grade standard syllabus, 10th grade standard syllabus, and then I came to know that if I have to be in contact with a larger audience, then I have to go for spoken English because I was good at English. So I continued that journey, and sometimes it feels that I am not getting this proper response.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sometimes we are emotionally very down, and sometimes the other person say that you are working so hard, you are burning midnight oil. What is the response you are getting? Why are you on YouTube? Why shouldn't you join your institute again? This is a major headache for me, because sometimes many offers are coming because my son's school, they offered me the headship of the school. Now I have to select between the headship and the YouTube, and again I adopted and chose YouTube. So whenever I am down, I just say that if I have achieved these number of subscribers and these kind of views, these are enough. I would continue, because continuation is the most important thing. If we and I say that if I discontinue, or if I just disrupt this journey, and what would be my state of mind when I will see that the same person who is having the same number of subscribers, the same number of views will be ahead of me.
Mhm.
So these kind of feelings always motivate me.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you get payment too, right? As you have a large number of
Yes,
subscribers. So,
seven
mm,
payments have been installed to me.
okay, okay, okay. So
This
it
is the seventh
depends
one.
for it's depend your views, right?
Yes, it depends upon the views.
Okay, okay,
50 plus,
great.
40 plus.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's a good margin,
Oh,
because if I am having this small number of views, but I am getting this amount, this much amount, and if the views are stable, then to, income will totally depend on that. But I am totally now satisfied that I am now, you can say, earning a month in a month.
mm-hmm. Okay, so somewhere if you are putting your effort on YouTube, so you are also getting it, right?
Yes. The initial days are very difficult when you are not getting any reward, because reward is
Mm,
very much important. When we initiate our journey and we are working very hard throughout day and night,
mm,
and we are not taking care of our rest, we are not taking care of other activities, and we sometimes we miss our social gatherings as well. We are just preoccupied.
mm,
We are not taking concern of the social media, our friends, family members as well. We are so preoccupied, we are so obsessed with this YouTube journey, and then it turns out to be that we are not getting anything. That phase is very
okay.
difficult. That phase is very difficult,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
have to
yeah.
survive.
And
And whenever we are demotivated, we have to just go for the YouTubers, the you can say the diamond star YouTubers like Manoj Te is the Indian YouTuber who inspired me a
mm,
lot, because he always says that he has started his journey from sitting on a small stair with a small camera.
mm,
Now he is not only he is earning, he is reputed throughout the world by his name.
mm,
So by these
yeah.
kind of examples, we get scared, we get motivated.
Yeah, yeah, it's great to hear. And everyone start with a small, okay? Sometimes we don't need big speaker, big digital camera. So everyone I have seen, everyone start with a small, and consistency is very important, as we all know, any journey. So if people are consistent and they are putting their effort, they are putting their heart into a soul, then definitely they get result. Okay, so last question for you. What's your recommendation for any YouTuber?
As I am not a very successful YouTuber, but if I say to a YouTuber or an educational YouTuber, especially the educational YouTuber, because all the other YouTubers get the views, get each and everything, but to grow an educational channel is the uphill task, is the Herculean task, you can say, in this world, because people, it's the common trend that people do not get or pay much attention to the educational content. So,
Mhm.
educational instructor or YouTuber should be consistent, should be patient, because patience
Mhm.
is the requirement, is the only requirement. Patience and consistency. Be consistent, be patient, and
Mm.
one day or the other, all your efforts will be put forward to you in the form of a bouquet embellished by the flowers and a cash prize, and then you would see, and then you would say, of course, oh my god, thanks for everything which I am gaining right now. And I am
Exactly.
preparing, I am making the room prepared for my elder son who is 12 years old, and tomorrow is birthday. I am making
Okay.
his room with totally my YouTube installments, and I am very happy and I am very excited for tomorrow, because each and everything I have brought, I have purchased PC for him, I have purchased wall grace and each and everything. I will make a short vlog tomorrow. So these 7 installments were meant for him by me, and I have gifted, and I will gift him tomorrow. And it is a kind of surprise because he has gone to school. One of my elder son has gone to school, and when he will return, he will see his room totally changed. So it's a big thing for me, and this is the
Oh my
motivation
God.
for me.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even I haven't got any payment like this, but I don't know why, but I'm really feeling so thrilled for you. Like you are putting your effort and you earned money and now you are going to spend for your son. So I can understand. It's really such a proud moment as a mother, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I am new on YouTube. I have been, I think, for last 5 months. So I am just experimenting. I'm just learning, and I'm learning how to speak in front of the camera, how to do everything. Yeah, but I have also learned that patience is very important and consistency. It's really does matter, so that we can get more views, more people like this. Yeah. So do you have any question for me?
I have a question for you, and the very important question is that how have you learned this language? And
Okay,
what's the
okay.
turning
Okay,
point?
so thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for asking me this question. It was not easy for me as I did my graduation, my schooling from Hindi medium school. And when I started looking job, I wanted to start my career in HR field. But because of my English, I couldn't start my career. Then I got married and then now I have a baby. But I learned this language after shifting in Hyderabad. So here I get a real environment. Whenever I meet someone, they speak English. So here I get a kind of environment. Apart from that, I have started working on myself. I started reading, writing, watching a lot of conversational videos on YouTube, listening podcast, and that really helps me a lot. And if you are putting effort somewhere, definitely you will get result, but it takes time. So yeah, that's how I learned this language. And the best thing for me here, I get environment, like here I get a real environment to speak with people. And now my baby started going to school, and I also want he speak very well English, even here English environment, but still I speak English with him. And for him, sometimes I search a lot of things like how to explain this thing, how can I say more better way. So it really helped me, it really motivated me. And since I started my YouTube channel, it also helped me a lot because now I want to speak in front of the camera. So I need to practice, I need to prepare sometimes a script too. So it helped me to improve my confidence. It helps me how to enhance my English and how can I explain more better way. So these all things that really helped me a lot.
Yes, practice is very much important, and these conversational videos are in fact the breeding ground for English environment, because this is the English environment which is pulling us. You can say which is pulling us towards
Exactly.
this English environment. Often we say that we are not living in an English community, we are not living in a native country. So how can we speak English?
Mm,
So this is the native country
mm,
in form of social media, in form of this social environment where we are interacting with other speakers as well. Very good speakers are there to assist us, to help us. So I have totally enjoyed the conversation with you, and I am looking forward to have many more sessions on the diversity of topics, of course, because prior to that we were struggling with our network or some other issues. So anyhow it has
uh,
been settled, but the video quality of my laptop, I can see that it is very poor. Pathetic one. It's very pathetic one, but I will work on it, and I will devise a way that how to improve the video quality of this. And because we are all learning some way or the other, and someday it will be near to perfect.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you so much for your valuable time, and you have given a lot of information that is really helpful for me too and for my viewers too, right? So whoever watch video, they get a lot of informative from this video. So now it's time to pick up my baby and I have to get ready and go. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm really looking forward to meet you again, to connect with you again.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Please send me recording, okay?
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.